Okay. It's just before 10 o'clock. I'm a little better than yesterday. I was up on time, though. I was up at like 8:20. So cold. I didn't turn the heater on again last night. I'm like, it's only going to get to 59, 60. I'm like, I'm cool. I woke up, it's like 58 degrees. I'm like, it's cold. So I closed all the windows, turned the heater on just to warm it back up a little bit. Sure, something like justified. Well, the cats are probably cold. The cats probably aren't cold. They're probably fine. I know cats do like heat though. They like it warm. But anyway, I don't like it cold, and that's below 60 is too cold for me. So I cranked it up to 74, and as soon as it got up, I turned it back down to 70. So hopefully it won't be like going off, at least until they turn the music on. So it's a loud ass fucking thing. However, I am happy. It seems like that that issue I had with editing my video with the runtime error on that one video. I think that was Wednesday's video. So, leg day part 1, the leg day. It seems like that was a fluke because I didn't have an issue with Thursdays. I didn't have an issue with yesterday's. So Thursdays is uploaded, and yesterday's video is currently uploading to YouTube right now. Should most definitely be done by the time I get up there. So, back on track. Not like I really got that far off track yet. Tired. I want to do leg day. I want to do leg day. I have a lot of people over here that are going to leave real quick. Hello. Hi. Talking too. That's cool. So yeah, today is week 7. Day 6. It is the second leg day of the week. Today's exercises are front squats, cable kickbacks, leg abductors, and adductors. So that's going to be these things. You usually see girls doing at the gym more than you see guys doing. So that's the abductors, and the adductors will be this way. But I'm doing those mainly so I can start doing my Van Damme splits again. It's just fun. I've never been able to hold myself up for a long time doing it. I got like 30 seconds, and I had to like brace myself. Like I'd be on the chairs, and I'd be like, you know, face turning bright red. And that was like 20 years ago. Now it's more like 5 to 10 seconds. Now I probably can't do it right now. The last time I did it was probably, I had to be at least, probably close to 10 years ago. Last time I actually attempted it. Still do the splits. That's not the issue. Because I don't have that leg strength to lift my body weight up like I did back when I was like 140 pounds. So, yeah, that's why. Just so I can impress people I don't know. Isn't that what we all do? That's what we all do, right? It's this whole fucking, all this internet, social media shit is, right? Try to impress people we don't know. And then donkey calf races for the cats. So that's today. We do 2 calf races on Wednesday. We do 1 calf race on Saturday. 2 different squats on Wednesday, 1 squat on Saturday. Yeah. I don't really got much to talk about today, so there's really no point in me just standing here and just chit-chatting. Kind of letting my protein shake settle a bit. I haven't gone to the store yet to get protein bars. Protein bars are nicer to have in the morning. I know I said this yesterday, I think. Because they settle and they sit, and you feel, even though it's only like 180 calories-ish, you know, it's settled because it's just solid. You know, especially those Quest bars, that they're just, you know, it's just like a chunk of solid stuff. you know, as opposed to a protein shake that sloshes around, you know. So I'm letting that settle a bit, and oh, cool thing, not really cool, but I think it's kind of cool. So this shirt here, this is nothing special. These are just the colored undershirts. I think they're Hanes or Fruit. I don't know, one of the two. But I got them because they were a little bit nicer, and I think looked kind of cooler. Just maybe not cooler, but looked better than just wearing plain white tees. It's the same thing with socks, you know. Once someone told me that, you know, I remember I worked with this girl, and I remember her posting on Facebook one time about white socks, not the baseball team, but you know, white socks. Like this isn't like a big deal. These little white socks, but you know, the crew cut socks or tube socks, whatever. That I'm like, I always wore them. Like if I wore jeans, I wore white socks. If I wore dress pants, I wore dress socks, you know, different colors. And then I remember her post on Facebook about guys who still wear white socks ain't getting it or something like that. And it wasn't that I was trying to get with her, but I mean, I would have. But and I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I got like 30 pairs of white socks. What the fuck is wrong with white socks? I'm like, you wear them with like casual clothes, whatever. And then I started looking up like GQ magazine stuff and all this other stuff, and realized that it kind of went away, just like the jorts. Girls can still wear jean shorts, but guys can't. Guys, you look dumb wearing jean shorts. I don't know, I think I got rid of them. I think I finally got rid of them. But yeah, jean shorts aren't really a thing for guys anymore. I still see nothing wrong with them. We still wear jeans. Like, jeans are still the 100% go-to casual wear for pants, but jean shorts are not okay. Doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. That's the fashion industry for you. Everything comes, everything goes. Just like the mullet. Mullet went away, and now the mullet's back. The vengeance. All these 20-year-old kids walking around looking like they just stepped out of a time machine from 1982 with mullets and their mustaches. But you know what? I thought I'd hate it, and I did it first. I did, because you look back at the pictures from the 80s, and it's just like, eh. Then you saw them, it's like, eh. And now it's like commonplace, and I don't know. Maybe it's different because the clothes are different. I don't know. But anyway, these are larges. These are larges. I didn't really buy anything more larges, but they got so damn tight. I couldn't wear them anymore, so I just stuck them in the closet. Because I'm like, I will wear them again, even though they're just undershirts, so it's not a big deal. I'd either wear them down here doing workouts when I was coming down here, before I got too big, and then I'd wear them as undershirts. So again, I'd have a button down, because I used to work a desk job, so we had button down shirts and polos, so I would just wear this underneath it. But yeah, then they got super tight, so I'm like, whatever. But the large white undershirts didn't really have an issue. I don't know. Anyway, and the shirts I've been wearing are just like old shirts, like that Lighthouse shirt. I worked for them for like 2-3 weeks in the summertime. Kind of pissed me off too, because I thought I actually got hired. Apparently, I was just. They never even told me. I was hired for temporary. I thought it was seasonal, at least, at minimum. I thought it was seasonal work, because it's pools. I live in Ohio. No, they just basically hired me to help one of the other technicians go open pools. And after about 2 weeks, they're like, "Yep, okay, cool. That's all we needed from you." I'm like, well, fuck you. So, whatever. I had nothing against the company or their products and services, whatever. It just kind of irritated me. The guy that I was working with, this guy that hired me in, and then didn't bother telling me. So he's a dick. But again, it's not that it wasn't the company. It was just that I wasn't told by the person who hired me and the person I was working with that all it was doing was basically being his little bitch, you know, opening pools, getting shit out of the van for him. Every so often he had me dump some chemicals in. Like he wasn't really training me to do anything. You know, that's a cool home. Thank you. I've worked hard on it. Bought cheaper shit that I could afford. My bench squat set, and here's the bench, you can't really see it. The bench came with the squat rack. It was a 2-piece set. You can buy them separately. It's gold. I don't know if you can still get it, but I think you can. You can probably find it on Amazon still. I got it off of Walmart because it was about 20, 30 bucks cheaper than it was on Amazon when I got it. It's a Gold's Gym XRS20. I like it. These come up fairly high, which if you watch, I'll be using it for the squat rack later. So yeah, these are adjustable. They got these spotter bars here, which do hold about 300 plus pounds together. The bench is rated for 300 pounds, but I've had more than that on these squats. I do my seated calf raises with the bench, and the bar across here because you can see that it's a nice setup. I don't have a seated or standing calf raise machine, so I made a block for it. I use a squat rack for my calf raises. So it works. I made it work. But yeah, I think it was like 200 and roughly 250 to 275 together. The setup there. This I just got for like I think 240 on Amazon. I was going to spend an extra $100 and get one that actually had a back pad on it. Had a back pad right here, and an extra cable that came out here. So basically, it had a harness on it, so you could do like crunches, that weighted crunches. You could probably also do like other things with it. But I'm like, I don't need that extra cable. Only downside is it's kind of hard to do cable pullovers while bracing your back up against it because the cable rubs on the edge. That Tech Rod machine I've had for 20 plus years, that fake Bowflex thing, it's a resistance machine. It works, it does its job. I'll be using those today for the kickbacks and leg abductors. It's really the only thing I'm using it for right now. As soon as I get enough weight that I can do those with, because it's not really like the strongest muscle, your inner thigh, your outer thigh, that it keeps the cable taut as I'm using it. Doesn't slip off the rollers, because when I first did it my first week, they were just slipping right off the roller because I was only using like 5-10 pounds, something like that. There wasn't enough weight to keep it set up. So, but I got in really good shape like 8 years ago. I was using 90% that resistance machine, and I dropped I went from this to nearly I don't want to say nearly, but I was pretty high. I had like a 34-inch waist. Went from like a 44 to a 34-inch waist in like 4 months, using 90% that machine. Obviously, a lot of cardio, some dumbbells as needed. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of dumbbells down here too. I got everything from 3 to 45 pounds, and I have the 300 plus pounds of plate weights too. There's an easy bar that I just found at the car wash. There's an older, ancient barbell that's all rusted out back there. And then there's the shitty ass cat bar I bought at Walmart, 3-piece cat bar. I don't like that. I don't like it was 3 pieces. But whatever, I needed a 10-pound bar, so I got it. But yeah, I kind of like it. One thing I really want to make sure I get is the, at minimum, I need a seated calf raise machine. And those aren't that expensive. They're like, you can get it from anywhere from 200 to 300 bucks. So I think I can get a somewhere mid-range in there, and I'll have one. It's just obnoxious having to set all this crap up. I have some wood blocks over here to make up for my height, basically. It's what they're for. And then my decline presses, I have to raise the back end of my bench up just a tad bit. It does decline, but not enough. It's either not enough or too much. The last spot on there, it's like it's like that. I don't know if you can see. It's like that. And you take the thing out of the slot completely, and it goes like that. So put that last slot there, raise the back end up about 4 inches, and you got a perfect decline. So yeah, who's up there? I like writing your guys' face. I don't know. Somebody popped it on Instagram. Probably not there anymore. Nobody's left anywhere. One viewer, 0 viewers, whatever. But no, I'm kind of happy. I'm just going to finish what I'm saying because I'm recording this for YouTube anyway. So. These are larges, and it's not like tight. It's not like the loosest thing. I still got a belly there, but it's not tight anymore. So I'm happy about that. So now I have extra workout shirts. Because my workout shirts are all sleeveless. Like I've either torn the sleeves off of old shirts, like they're mediums, or I have a couple sleeveless like shirts I bought in the athletic portion of the store. Tank top or two, something like that. But they're be super tight on me. But I'm actually kind of happy that these are fitting, so I can use these as workout shirts now. I think that's all. My little anecdotes. Yeah, so I'm going to top this off real fast. One thing I forgot to do. It is. I got everything else taken care of, ready to go. I have the right glasses on. I got me a fresh towel. So if I do use this, I don't want you guys thinking I'm like it's like dirty or anything. This is just kind of use it when I'm painting. So it was just sitting kind of right there, so I just grabbed it. It's clean. It's just it's got paint that's not going to come off. So. But yeah, I got all 3 phones charging, muted, ready to go. I got the music queued up, I got the video queued up, I got the camera on, the microphone on. I'm all good to go. Woo. It's like 11:15, and Instagram is now giving me the 4-hour option for live as opposed to the 1 hour, so I don't got to worry about jumping over here and keep an eye on Instagram to make sure I turn it back on. So yeah, I know I said it already, but it's day 7, week 7, day 6, second leg day part 2. Warm up is going to be hip hop abs, hips, buns, and thighs. Same thing we did Wednesday. That's how it's going to repeat the rest of the time. It's going to be Monday, fat burning cardio, Tuesday, ab sculpt, Wednesday, hip, buns, and thighs. And then we repeat that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that will be the setup. Did you ever get a wedgie or a nippy? Probably when I was a kid. But most of us did. I think we went around giving each other that shit, so. So, yeah. I came from a generation where bullies were actually bullies, but bullies were real bullies. You know, the ones that would just pick on you and push you around and do things like that, wedgies and noogies and shit. You know. I never once knew anybody though, even though that was really big in the '80s. Never knew anybody who actually got a swirly. I think I only saw that on TVs. I think that one kind of died off, probably in the '70s or something. Yeah, that's one thing I really thought that. Never really expected it to happen to me, but I really thought that somebody would have gotten it. But no, my area wasn't like super big. I mean, with bad bullies, you know. But when a bully was a bully back then, I'm going rather stupid after just a dumb comment. See, when we had bullies, the bullies were just picking on you. They weren't really like messing with you mentally. The problem is we stopped bullying. You know, the whole anti-bullying campaign. I don't like bullies, period. I don't believe anybody should be bullied. But problem is when you got rid of the alpha bullies, I call them the alpha bullies, like, you know, those big punk kids that were the bullies. You know, back in like the day, we used to be the jocks versus the nerds. You know, and then it became more so the punks versus the geeks, and then the jocks were kind of like the saving grace of the geeks, you know. Then the jocks realized that they can get help with their homework and shit from the geeks, and the punks were just bad kids, most likely from bad homes. You know, they had, you know, there was a layer behind them that nobody saw because they were putting on a hard ass show for everybody. And then we stopped the bullying from them, you know, the physical bullying, and then that's when you raised a whole new generation of psychological bullying, because now the alpha geeks became the bullies to the regular geeks, you know, and the introverts and stuff. So the geeks became the bullies. And it's just like when you take the wolf out of the forest and the coyotes take over, and they actually cause more damage than the wolves ever did. I know it's kind of a dumb analogy. Nobody's watching me anyway, but left already. Started getting psychological. But yeah, that's the problem we have today, is that we don't have the physical bullies that actually build character in their victims. We have the mental bullies that actually destroy people's mental states and cause them to lash out in horrible, horrific ways. And nothing can be done about it because you don't see the actual physical abuse. You just see these introverts just bottling everything up, and everything is done behind the teachers' backs and shit like that. So there's no evidence. You know, nobody's got ripped underwear from a wedgie. No one's got wet hair from a swirly. No one's got a black eye from being punched. No one's got a concussion from being slammed into a locker. Everything happens non-physically now, and that's actually kind of worse because the physical shit usually turns scared little kids into big tough guys who actually end up fighting the bullies. But when you tear somebody down mentally and emotionally, it's hard for them to come back from that without the proper help, and they don't always seek the proper help because they don't know how to. And nobody knows anything what's going on. Anyway, that's it. I'm done with that rant. So, yeah, probably got a wedgie when I was a little kid. That's all I really needed to say. Just right there. There we go. Okay, that's better. Now I'm going to drink some water and probably get it down the long throat again. Alright, that's enough chit-chatting. I got to get this started. Did it turn itself off? It turned itself off. Stupid. Nice thing, it'll go right back to where it was, so. Which is the start of the workout. Alright, so, yeah, I'm going to look stupid doing this, and I don't give a flying fuck. Load. 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 If I cared, I wouldn't be broadcasting this. I'm showing you you can do goofy exercise videos, and they work.
Are y'all ready to go? Come on, y'all. That's right. I'm here to make your ass.
Please.
That's all you need. Get hip-hop ass all day long.
Hip-hop ass all day long.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Sean T. Welcome to Hip Hop Ass. You know what? This is called Hip, Buns, and Thighs, y'all. We're gonna work it out. You know what? So you can look cute in your jeans. Are you ready to go? Let's go. You know what? Step that right. Look, just that. Now look, I got Tanya over here to my left. She's gonna give you beginning modifications for you. Okay? So if you're to look at Tanya, good. Just go with her. Are we ready, y'all? Come on. Let's work the core, work the thighs. Here we go. Let's get below. Right here. Get down. Come on, please. Now when you go down, I want you to bend your knees and tighten up your abs here, right? Let's add some arms in here. Push, roll, push, hit. Now when you pull, you really contract your obliques here. So let's go right here. Come on. Move to me. Let's move. Smooth. Remember, tighten low. Push high. Go back for more. Come on, push. You got it, y'all. Hit. Come up again. Yeah. You got it. Let's work it out. Move back. Come on. Just move and groove. Stay here. Now cross your arms. Look. I'm crossing and I'm bending at knees and I'm hip-hopping. Work. Come on, groove. Look. I'm tightening down. Pushing down. 8 more. Right here. Go 8 and 7 and 6. Are you good? Are you ready to move? Move to me. Let's go. Move. Hit. Tighten up. Bend your knees. Work the quad back now. Push. You good? Hit it. Come on, go. Push up and back. Come on, groove. Go back again. You got it. Hit. Yeah. March it out. Right there. Come on, march. All right, good. Feeling good. Keep the core nice and tight. See? I'm just standing here. Just march it tight. March wide. Right here. March it out. Now, we're going to go into something called a rock. Just lifting your body. Lifting your shoulders. Right and left, ready? Rock, right and left, single, push, work out. And when your body goes down, tighten up the ass. You would like my breathing exercise time. I said, yeah, go. Now, 4 more like this. Have fun with it, but keep your knees bent. Work. Give it 2 like this. Work. Yeah. Come on. Find your arm groove. You got it in you. And push. Remember, work your ass, work the quad, and push. Come on, 4 more, right here. 4, let's add some arms, y'all. Put it up, 2 and 2. Spark, give, y'all. Big, move, y'all. How we doing? Yeah, how we doing? Push it up, 8 more. Remember, when your hands come up, tighten up your ass, push. 4 more, here. You know what? I love to move left into the dance floor. Go, push, work, hit, move. Come back now, go, hit. Are we good? Come on, move. Now remember, keep the knees slightly bent right here. Push, move back, and go. Here we go, right here. Basic bounce, center. Come on, together. Now look, I'm doing my basic bounce. Tilt up tight in the back, look. Squeeze, everything's working here. Come on, we're going into what I call the lower body group. So we're going to step out. But keep the knees bent, knees over ankles, ready, step, right foot out, right here, groove, 7, 6, hey, bring it together, groove, come on. Now, when you come together, squeeze the inner thigh, say, return back, left out, push, stay down, work, yeah, bring it together, come on, hit, you can groove how you want, at your arms in, when we go down from the shoulders, go, 8, hit, go. Push, and just move it here. Groove out. How we doing, y'all? Hit, go down again. Come on, push. Come on, all in the core, all in the quad. Step up, right. Now, do it again. Look, 4 and 4, right here. Look, we go 4, 3, by the car. Push out. Hold, blink, burn again. Come on, hit. You got it. Stay with, stay low. Push it out. Groove. Yeah. How we doing? Push, hit. You know what? Let's funk it out. 2 and 3. Open. Come on. Do it. Go. Work out. Push, and come on. Get the quads in there. Come on, y'all. Push. Come on. 4 move right here. Go 4. Are you in there? 2 more right here. Groove. Hey. Right center right here. Oh, I feel it. Give me some skin, y'all. Work it out. Come on. Feeling good. This is how to shake your legs out. We're going to something called the heel toe. Look, watch wide right here. Look, wide out. Heel toe. Right foot up and back like this. You gotta groove and push and groove. Now what I want you to get used to is keeping that left knee bent, okay? Knee over the ankle. Just dropping it here. Lift and back. Keep it bent. Start to fire up that quadricep, right? We're gonna work the glutes too. Go low right here, look. I'm going down, knee over ankle, and push. I'm turning my foot out here, but most of the weight is staying on my left side, so you keep it safe, okay? Don't put too much weight on your right knee. Stay here, okay? And push. Here we go. Stay here. Add your arms. Both arms up here. Triceps back. Push and lift. You gotta feel the work. You know why? Because when I see you walking down the street, I want you to be like, I'm cute in my jeans, but and push your dig. You ready to go tempo? I can't hear you. You two, let's go tempo. Push, work. Come on, push it down. Dig it down. Come on. You feel the work? You fire it up. Fire it up. Come on, dig. That's 8. Come on, that's 8 and 7. How many more, y'all? 4 and 3. Come on. What? March it out and burn. Yeah, come on. Now shake it out again. Shake it out. Look, I'm shaking. Do it. Yeah, come on. Right, left. Now look. We gotta go to the other side. We can't walk lopsided. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stay centered. Here we go. Look, left leg up and back. Heel toe. Look, heel, toe, groove. So now when the heel comes up tight, see, even when I'm standing low, I'm tight. Look, sneak peek, come down. And again, ready? So here. So what I need you to do is go up and down. Remember our form. Up, knee over ankle, up, weight to the right side. Push. Turn out the left, so push. Are we good? 4 more. Go 4. And hit down. Hit. 2 more. We're going to funk it out in a minute. Get the form. Make it strong. Add your arms right here. Push and drop, y'all. Push and drop, y'all. Come on. Push and drop. Push, triceps, go back. Come on. 4 more. 2 more right here. Are we ready to go tempo? Let's work it out. Let's hit it. Push. Dig down. Work it out. Come on. Take it up down. Exhale. Push it down. Last 8. Come on. Let it out. Push it down. Cute. Work it out. 4 more. And 3. And 2. March out. Whoa. All right, so we're feeling good. We got those legs nice and strong. But you know what? I'm going to just want you wide right here. Because you know what's about to happen? I'm going to take a shake. Right? Knees over the ankle, the foundation. Take it down and up right here. Go down and up right here. Go down and up. See? Knees over ankle and I'm pushing and I'm here. And guess what? I'm pushing my hips back and I'm gigging. Okay, come on. 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3. Now, let's go tempo right here. Push it. Funky out. Go in. push. Now you come down, I want you to tighten up the core. But guess what? You gotta have a good time, but I don't want you to feel forget about this safety move, okay? Knees over ankles, 4 and 3. You know what? Let's march it out, y'all. Are we feeling good? Come on, yeah. All right, so let's just groove here. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to take that march out wide again, okay? And when I need you to now, plant the feet and come down low. Tighten up the core, arms up. Crunching your arms down to the right side. Here we go, up and center. Now, as I do this, I'm going inside, tilt tuck, and tighten back. To let you know, you'll get to know very well, okay? Get it lower into that spot. You got it? Push down. And here we go. We're gonna start to bring our elbows to our knees. Look, punch down and up and push and up. So keep on moving and sit into the spot a little more so we can work those buns. Come on and push. Do you feel it? And go. How about one more? Good. Watch out right here. All right. Good. Now we're gonna go back down into that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do some things that are a little lower to the floor. So make sure you use your core, but follow Tanya, okay? So here we go. Go back in that position. Come a little lower. Bring your arms up here. Now, left hand goes to the floor. Ready? Push. Touch it. Come center. And touch. And you can rock it and squeeze the oblique. How we doing, y'all? Come on. And get it. And work it. And push it. All right, get your rear nice and far back. But guess what? Let's go. Tempo right here. Tempo work. Yeah, I'm peeking at you. I can still see you work. Come on. And dig. And go. Come on. Last 8. Can we get 8 more? Yeah, go for it. And you know what? Let's watch it out right here. Word. Oh, my hands and shit. Get it out. Get it out. Good. Now, we're going to some lunges, okay? We got a couple things to remember. Knee over ankle, hip over knee. I'll tell you more about it in a second. But what I need you to do, give me a step back right here. Look, just move back. Hey, work it out. Now, each time you go side to side, you can work that oblique. Here and here. Now, you have to bring the arms in like this. Just move, nice and easy. Good, never do it like this. Let's go down, look. Push, drop, and drop. Now, remember I was talking about knee over ankle and hip over knee? Look, let me point it out for you. So I'm coming here. Look, knee over ankle, boom, hip over knee, drop it, push. Ready? Come on. Give me more. Let's go, push. Hold. Don't get it out. Work. Hit again. Hit. Come on. Give me more. Push it down. Work. Now, we're going to stay in this just for a little bit longer. Can we do it? Come on, hip hop agile. Go. Don't forget about tighten up those abs. Tighten up. Yeah. Go. Push. Come on. Last 4, 4, 3, 2. Watch it out right here. Oh, y'all like my lunges. Yeah. Feels good. All right, now. Listen, take your feet wide, turn your body to the right side. Now, really hip over knee, right here, knee over ankle, hips, up and back, look, up and back, here, and back, come on, go up and back, so I'm lifting, up and back, just up and back, up, 2 more, up and back. Now listen, roll the hips to me, straight circle, roll around. There, roll. Then when you come in on the, then look at it. All engagement in a little while. Work. So again, come on, ready? So here we go. Now, take the hips forward, back a little faster. Look. Hip to back, hip to back, hip to back. 4 more right here. Go forward, hip over knee. Ready? And roll it out. Let's go. Open up. Hip it out. Work. You're working those obliques. 4 and 3. And watch it right and left. I go back. Loosen up now. That's called lactic acid. That can you call lactic acid. I'll tell you about that later too. So come on. Let's turn our body to the other side. Because you know what? Gotta do it, y'all. So here we go. And 4. Hip over knee. Knee over ankle. Hips up and back. So up and back. See, up and back. Don't be afraid to put your hand in your stomach and spill around. Just look to feel how that's working. So guess what? You're getting lonely. Watch this at the same time. Here we go. Ready? Take it and roll. I said roll in, roll in. Now I know it's a little sexy, but when you put those jeans on, you're gonna feel sexy, girl and boy. Come on. And here. Okay, work. Are you ready? Hips up and back. Tempo. Don't forget about the ass. And tighten and groove and work. Come on and hit it. Yeah, come on. Push. Now circle out. Tempo. Dig out and hit it. Stick the shit out and out. 4 more. Go 4 and 3. What? And march it out. Yeah. I feel like you do know that in my field. I'm gonna keep it like this. Okay, so come on. Alright, now what we gotta do, bring our feet together, because we're going to do some leg raises. That's really gonna help you hit in a thigh squeeze. Arms to the left, ready? Back to foot, push it out. Go lift and go. Everybody come back down. You want to bend your knee. Good quad work there. Okay, now, when you bring it in, I want you to squeeze the inner thigh. Do you guys feel that? Come on, squeeze. And now, come on, give me 8 more. 8 more, come on. Give me 8. And 8. Come on, stay with me, push. Next to foot. Up and down. I only want 4 more like this. And guess what? We're going to go hip hop ass style. Because we're working that oblique too. Ready? 5 and 6. Ready, y'all? Tempo, go, work, push, get out, bend the knee, yeah, come here, come on, you got it, work through, work through, work through, work through, push, hey, go, 4 more right here, go 4, and 3, and 2, watch it out, oh, you know what, I was feeling that, you feel good? Now we gotta go to the other side, remember, in the side squeeze, every time you come together, flex that foot, and squeeze that oblique. Ready? Here we go. Feet together. Arm to the left side. Here we go. Ready? Take it up. Take it up. And go. Work. And slim that hip. Boom. Ooh. Just slim it. You can put your hands here just to feel how that's working. Remember, bend the knee. Let's go again. Push. Come on. Keep it here nice and slow. Now, squeeze the glute as you lift. So you can wrap it all around there. It's wrapping. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. It wraps like me. Right around those abs. I'm right around those abs every day. You know what I'm saying? So, here we go. Ready? Tempo. Let's work it out. Push. Go. And dig it out. Say yeah, y'all. Say yeah, y'all. Come on, push. Are we there? We got it. Work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, I got to. Hey. Now let's grab your mat because we're going to go to the floor so I can get some more hips, buns, and thighs. Hey. Are you ready for some more hips, buns, and thigh action? Well, let's go into the tabletop right here. Okay, now listen. I want you to come with flat back. Make sure your shoulders, elbows, and wrists are in line. Keep the knee in. Everything's coming. Let's go to a leg. Let's back now. Push and back. Good. Extend foot. Come on. Use those lines. And push it. Have some fun. Come on. You got to keep that form, okay? Very important for you to keep your form. Dig in here. Push and back. And get it. Now keep going here. Come on. Go back and in. Squeeze. Come on. Squeeze it. And back. And push. Can I get 4 more, y'all? 4 and back. You got it. 3, 2 more here. Here's 2 right here. Now listen. I need you to just hold it back there. Hold it back and squeeze. Just squeeze that glute. Make it rock hard. So you can look good and feel good. Now start to pulse that heel to the ceiling. And press. And press. And dig. Keep going here. Come on. Push and push. Are you feeling good? Do you feel that burn? Come on. Lift. And up, and lift, and up, keep going, lift, push, keep those abdominals nice and tight, come on, give me 8 more, and 7, and 6, come on, 4 more, right here, go 4, and 3, you know what, I want you to hold again, feel the burn, hold up, good, hold here, 1 more, right here, and 4 more counts to hold, now listen, squeeze the foot into the other side of the body, so you kind of bring your glutes together, and you squeeze it, and you work it. Come on, push, and push. Are your abdominals engaged? Come on, keep that flat back, push. Tighten up, and go, and push. Come on, and dig, come gotta hold the squeeze, you gotta hold the squeeze. Come on, tighten it good. Now listen, start to bend the leg up, start to bend the leg up. You want to have your leg come at 90 degrees. And you need to adjust yourself, just to make sure everything is in line. Now, twist the heel to the ceiling. Let's go. Press, and lift, and go. Come on, and dig, and go. How do we feel? Come on. Feeling good. Push. Go. Come on. 4 more right here. 4 and 3. You know what? I'm going to give you a little bit more. Keep going. Go. Come on. Yes. 4 and 3. Now you can stop. Now come in the child's pose. Quick lift. But you know what? Don't sit down there too long because we got more working out to do. Lift up. Jump underneath and push. Leg press. Push. And back. Oh yeah. We got another side to our body, y'all. We got to bleed Q and bleed fly. I said bleed fly. I meant beat fly. Come on. And go. Come on. Lift and go. You got it. Come on. Push. Just keep that going for me. Squeeze it more. Just squeeze it. Look at my buns if you need to. They're there to help you out. Come on. And dig. And work. And push. Come on. Give me 4 more. I said 4. Are you guys ready to move on? Well, then give me 2 more then. Come on. Here we go. Now, hold it back there now. Just hold. Hold and squeeze. Hold and squeeze. Make sure that your alignment is correct. Get abdominals are tight. And then start to pulse it up to the ceiling. Let's lift. And squeeze. You know what? That burn feels so amazing to me. I don't know what to do with myself. So come on. Lift. Keep going. Come on. Lift. And squeeze. And squeeze. Come on. Go 4 and 3. Now look. Hold it here. Come on. Hold. Now we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. We're going to start to squeeze our glutes together right here. Let's squeeze them in. Press. And press. You guys feel that? You feel that working? Come on. Do you feel it burn? I told you that lactic acid is there. It's the most amazing acid you ever see. You feel in your body. Come on. Go. And press. Now, I want you to hold it there. Hold and squeeze. Dig it out. 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3. Now what I need you to do is bend the knee again. Bend it up. Put it to the ceiling. Come on, make sure you have that 90-degree feel, okay? Now hold it. Find the position. Press up to the ceiling. Let's go. Come on. And press. Keep going. How we feeling? Push. You know what? Keep going. Come on. Dig through. Work it out. Come on. We got it. You know what? Last 8. Can we do it, y'all? 8. Tighten up. Squeeze. 4 more right here. 4 and 3 and 2. Release child's pose. That felt amazing. Are you good? Well, you know what? It's time to stretch. So come up right here. Come up. All right. Now look. We're going to stretch it down. I said work. Now, stretch out those feet. Take that deep breath out. This is a fierce workout, so you might as well get into it every day. So come down, touch those toes right here, touch your toes. You're not as flexible, it's okay if you come here and you quiet step. Or you need to your shin. Whatever feels comfortable for you. You got that? Here we go. Now, take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale down.
Do the cool downs.
Round the back.
I don't do the cool downs because I'm not ready to cool down. Even though I'm going to stand here for a second. Again, they look goofy, but they work. And if you haven't worked out before, you haven't worked out in a long time, just doing some of those more minor exercise videos will work for you. Turbo Jam, Hip Hop Abs, even P90X you can modify to work for you. If you haven't worked out, you don't have to go as intense. You don't have to do the plyo, you can do cardio X, which has some plyo in it, but again, you don't have to jump and touch the ceiling. You can just come barely off the ground, instead of doing all that shit. You can just do that for now, or you can just kind of do this, not even come off the ground. You just whatever you need to do to make it work. Do what you can, make it work, and get it done. Put that on a t-shirt. Put that on a t-shirt. Anyway. Whew. I don't know why I do that one on leg day. I know because it has to do with legs. But we can relax. Alright, so let's turn the music on. Then we'll start the actual workout. Alright, so I forgot to talk. I had mentioned it when the guy asked talk about my setup. I'm gonna raise the rep. Alright, so I do have different markers for the front squats versus the back squat. So the back squats are here, front squats are there. See, this one comes up nicely too. Try to avoid the last setting. Okay. You need to start taking it out of that last setting, that decline setting, as soon as I finish my decline. Okay, so the front squats, the rack is a little bit lower than the back squats. I mean, I could do the front squats here too, or the back squats here too, and come under, but now see where I'm at. It's up here, I'm not as far punched down. So it's not, just gotta pop up. The front squats, right here where it needs to be. It's not going over the neck. Alright, so the front squats, for the 1 to 30, we did 10 pounds. Excuse me. So we're going to keep it the same, so we're going to bump it up to 20. All squats and cable kickbacks go up 10 pounds total, 5 pounds per side. Everything else goes up 5 pounds total, or roughly 2.5 per side, 2 to 3 pounds per side. You go 3 to 5 is 2, 5 to 8 is 3, 8 to 10, 10 to 12 is 2, 12 to 15 is 3, 3 to 17 or 17 and a half, depending on which exercise you're doing. And then 17 to 8 to 20, so yeah, 3 to 5 pounds. 2 to 3 pounds per side. Alright, so 20 pounds. The barbell by itself is 20 pounds. So we're good there. You always want to make sure you're centered because you don't want it to tilt. Should be obvious, but okay, just as I suspected, or expected. 20 pounds, 15 reps. We're going to take that up to 30 for the next set. So I just need 2 fibers. I have a feeling like each time these squats are going to go up like at least 10 pounds until I hit a certain point. But we can make adjustments between sets as well, so just like this time. So unlike last time going up once a week, these can go up twice or at least once in between sets. Something like that. Alright, second set, 30 pounds. Okay, I did feel that a lot more than I did the 20. But 30 pounds, 15 reps. At least take it to 40 next time. That was wrong. That goes there. That goes there. Okay. Squats are definitely in themselves a cardio workout too. Alright, so cable kickbacks. Next 3 exercises are going to be on the resistance machine. So all 3 weights are going to be resistance instead of pounds. Well, pounds of resistance versus pounds of weight. Yeah. So I'm going to put my ankle straps on. And then I'll come over and we'll go over this. That'll give you a little extra time to rest from the squats. Bet you I don't like that. I don't like that. But I'm not going to skip it. I don't want chicken legs. Okay. Alright, so cable kickbacks. We had 25 pounds of resistance last time. I said we would keep it the same, so that means we're going to go up to 30 pounds of resistance this time. That's each leg. Now this is going to be something else I can do on these 3 exercises. They have to go up 5 pounds per side because it's the only way it's set up. Same thing if I use the cable machine. There's one cable. You got to put a weight on both sides to make sure it's balanced properly. So unless I get the 1 1/4 weights, you're gonna have to go up 5 pounds per side. So, but on the resistance machine, 5 pounds is not a lot. I mean, 5 pounds isn't a lot anyway, but 5 pounds is more. 5 pounds feels more than it does in the resistance in actual weight. If that makes sense. So yeah, 30 pounds of resistance. I got it 25 right now. Yep. 5-pounder on there. As you can see, 5-pound bar is super flimsy. till you get right about, right about there where you start to feel it more. So, all right. If that looks familiar, basically what we just did in the video. We were on our knees and just kicking our leg back like that. Same thing. Alright, so 30 pounds, 15 reps. We go 35. My legs are not going to be happy later. Alright, with that we're going to take off 5 to 10 on, 25 to 10 to 30. If I don't do them at the same time, both sides, I'll forget. It only works one side. Like when I do this side, it doesn't use this side. You have to have both cables attached to something. But I know I'll forget if I don't do it. Alright, 35 pounds, 15 reps. Yeah, I'm going to keep it at 35 next time. Part of me feels like, yeah, I can do it, but then again, it's a resistance machine, and I'm not watching myself. I have to make sure I'm consciously aware, consciously, make sure I'm aware of exactly where my foot is, or else, you know, that band just kind of, you know, it just gets harder to move when they go down. So it's kind of hard to judge when you're at the end, when your muscles start weakening up a little bit from the exercise. When you think you're at the end. So we're going to keep that the same. And I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry, I really have to go. Not that anybody's actually watching me. Okay, that's better. I say, Rick, right now, there's no way I was going to be able to do those barbell hip raises if I didn't go to the bathroom. I know that's not next, but still. Anyway, so leg abductors. Did 10 pounds of resistance last time. We said we're going to keep it 10 pounds. If we were doing one of 30 again, so we are going to 15 pounds of resistance. Abductors is the outer thigh. Again, abs, hip flexors, hips, abductors. It works. So I always start right on the right side. So that's this one, so I have to go this way. Probably put the right hands on there. Alright, 10-5, 10-5. muscles. You realize how much you use them when you walk. Alright, so 15 pounds, 15 reps. Now, if I was going to base this off my right leg, I would take it up to 20. But my left leg didn't really like that 15. Had to stop like 2 times, take a little quick mini break, and finish the set. So that means we're going to stay at 15 because you want, if you're doing anything single arm, single leg, you want to base your increases off the weaker side. It does you no benefit whatsoever to like keep building it. Yep, I can do 20 pounds here, but I can only do 10 here. You know, you do 20 pounds, 20 reps, I can do 5 reps with this one. It does you no benefit to build the shit out of this arm. This way, just like the guy from Lady in the Water. One arm workout guy. Hector or something, I don't remember what the guy's name was. I posted it in one of my videos, I mentioned it before. So, but yeah, build up your weaker arm to match your stronger arm, and then start increasing the weight. So, we're going to keep it at 15 because my left leg didn't like the 15 enough for me to increase it. It's not like Pac-Man dying. It sounds like Pac-Man dying. That sounds like Paul. Maybe that's the point. Okay. Yeah, that's going to stay the same for next time. Alright, 15 pounds, 15 reps. We'll keep that the same for next time. Alright, so leg adductors. It's the opposite of the abductors. So we're going to do the inner swing. This is what's going to give me the strength do my Van Dam splits again. That's some quad, all the quad working shit, and you know, everything will help hold that up. But this will definitely benefit. Not, you know what I mean. All right, so we did 25 pounds last time. We're doing. I said we were going to go up to 30 if we were doing one of 30. So that means we're going to 35. On this one. Alright, 25. 35, and from that side. Now, you've been watching. For the 1 to 30, I would do 15 in front, and I would step forward and do 15 behind. Just because it feels like it works a little bit different. But we're on 15. If I increase the weight, then it's going to be different on the second set. So I'm just going to split it at like 8 on the first one and then 7 on the second one, something like that. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm weird like that. But I have to do it both ways because that's how I do them. Saturday. Right in line with the single there. Holy crap. Maybe I was in the wrong spot. A lot more than I thought it was going to be. Technically, I could do them a separate exercise. That just needs more work. Come on. Really? I'm gonna be stuck there forever. Anyway. Alright, 35 pounds of resistance, 15 reps. You want to keep it the same. This time I'll do 7 in front, 8 behind. So we did 35 pounds again, 15 reps. We're gonna keep that 35. And just so you know, when you do it behind, that's easier. That's why I always do that second. And that's why I think they're different, but the same. Some of these things are not like the others. Well, I technically could probably do those as 2 separate exercises. But I have enough leg exercises. I don't like legs. Yeah, I like leg. Oh, I cracked myself up. At least I do. At least I cracked myself up. Cracking me off. Alright, barbell hip raises. Press this guy up against the squat rack here. That way it doesn't slide backwards. And because I'm short, I need to at least raise my feet up about 2 inches. So I can actually get a nice flat arch. These keep that from sliding that way, and then we're good. Oh, work I do to look pretty. Alright, barbell hip raise. We did 10 pounds last time. Said we would keep it the same if we do 1 at 30, so we're going to do 15. So I need my 10-pound bar and 2.5ers. Which I got right here. Again, I don't recommend using these quick clamps on a threaded bar if you're going to use heavy weights. They seem to hold just fine. I've had like 25, I think 30-ish pounds total, so like 15 pounds on each side roughly. They seem to hold fine, but I wouldn't put a lot heavier weights on there and trust the quick clamps to stay on a threaded bar. There's a lot more gripping surface here, which means they hold a lot better they do on here. So, but if I can avoid using those damn spinning things, I'm gonna. Now, if you do these right, you should get a good mixture of, not like a squat. Should be a lot of glutes, a little bit of hip flexor. That should be the main thing. I have it listed. If you look at my description that's on the screen right now for YouTube, it does say hip flexors on it, not glutes, but I kind of like making sure I get those hip flexors nicely. Anyway. Alright. Make sure the bench kind of tapers that way. I have to make sure that I'm along the taper. Alright, so. Your thighs and your calves should be roughly at a 90-degree angle when you do this. So. Getting back up from that setup. It's awkward getting up from that setup. You gotta remember, you guys can hear me when I don't talk as loud. YouTube can't, even that microphone. This microphone gets a little hum. It makes me angry. But whatever. Alright, 15 pounds, 15 reps. I'm gonna take that to 20. I have two options. I did. Well, technically three. I can put two 2.5ers on there again. Take those off. Put two 5s on there. Or you just use a 20-pound bar. But I think it's really awkward using the long bar for anything other than squats and bench presses. Just having it out here, space isn't huge. It's a 7-foot bar, so I'm going to swap those out for the 5s. You can also do these with dumbbells, and that's all you got. You put the dumbbell right here. Obviously, the bar is more convenient. You can get this bar for like $30 at Walmart. I don't like it. It'll work for lighter weights and stuff. You can find a solid bar for about $40, and I get it. As opposed to this 3-piece thing. Anyway, second set, 20 pounds, here we go. Got this, then one more exercise, and we're done. Alright, doing it the way I did last time, not a good idea, by the way. So, while I still have light weight, I can do this. When I get into heavier weights, I'm probably going to have to roll it up over me. This setup might not be very convenient anymore. I'll have to figure it out. I don't have to put this here. It just... it's better. It there because it gives me the proper setup. Alright. This bench is just higher than I need it. 1, 2, 3. 13, guess I'd probably be able to scooch myself around. Just testing theories. So I get bigger weights, 25 pounders or the, yeah. Then I can just roll it off. But anyway, it is what it is for now. We make it work when we have to make it work. Right now, don't actually have to make it work. I'm going to do this there. I'm going to put these back anyway. There. Alright, let's clean this mess up. Oh, I hate when I start cleaning up before I write down my shit. Doesn't make a difference, except when I'm editing the video, I was going to sit there and wait for all that extra shit to scroll by. Alright, 20 pounds, 15 reps. We're going to go up to 25 on that next time. Alright. Now I'll finish cleaning. These are 40 pounds, by the way. Ah. No aim. Alright, donkey calf raises. The way you're supposed to do these is you're supposed to have two pretty girls on your back, like Arnold. Basically, it's just a bent over L-shaped calf raise. The best way to do it, obviously, is to have weight on your back, but most likely require some sort of machine or somebody, actual person, on you. But we can hang the weight between our legs. We can have this right at our buttocks where we're bent over. Buttocks. I got shot in the buttocks. And that will give us the weight in pretty much the proper spot to do these. Alright, so this is my embarrassment of the thing. Not because I'm bent over and it looks goofy, but because I started with 10 pounds on this, double leg, 10 pounds weight, one single 10-pound weight the first week, and I had to drop down to 5 the second week because I could barely get through that 10-pounder, or that 10-pound weight for 30 reps. So, the remainder of the 5 weeks of doing that exercise for 1 to 30, I kept it at 5. It was like hard to finish up those exercises. So now, following the same thing that I've been doing the entire time, we had 5 pounds. I said I would keep it at 5 pounds if we were doing one more set of 1 to 30. So that means it's going up again to 10. So now that we're doing half the reps in one set, I should be able to handle 10. I sure as hell got the hopes up. Sure as hell to God's hopes up. That made no sense. My dip belt is falling down. Better my dip belt than my pants. Alright, so you want to get your weights situated on your hips, around your waist, whatever, up here. Alright, and as soon as you get in position, assume a position. I need this down here. This is where we basically our rest bar. Not far enough. You basically want to be roughly in an L shape like that. So as soon as you get close to position, you want to slide this down a little bit so it's at the top of your buttocks. Not far enough it's going to fall down, but enough that the weight is going to be pulled straight up with you, as opposed to being sitting up here and really not doing anything. So you want that weight to be able to move with your legs. So, about right there is good. Alright, so 10 pounds, 15 reps. Oh, it's that song again. I swear to God, it sounds like a damn doorbell right there. Anyway, so, kind of happy here. 10 pounds, 15 reps. I'm going to take it up to 15. That is awesome. I am happy for me. The best way to do this is to sit down. See? It sounds like a doorbell. I don't know if you can hear that or not. You sit down, that way you can make sure that the belt is situated properly, unlike when I did this the last time. I did it while I was standing up, and the belt broke while I was putting the weight on. Alright, so second set, 15 pounds. So we get situated. And we'll adjust the belt to where it needs to be so the weight actually works for us. And there we go. Oh, well, definitely felt that one. All right. Oh. Okay. Definitely felt that one. Woo. 15 pounds, 15 reps. We're going to keep that same for next week, and I'm not mad at that. Not one bit. All right. And then put it away. Alright, I gotta turn this off. Every time I always forget that I turn the music off on the phone. Then I go upstairs, and as soon as I turn my volume back on, I hear the and I hear it down here. I'm like, motherfucker. And I turn the Bluetooth off, turn it back on, that resets on everything, and I get in my car, and my Bluetooth connects to the sink, and I don't want it to because I use the other phone plugged in. I could use Bluetooth also, but I use the other phone plugged in the aux cord to play Spotify. That way nothing gets interrupted while I'm using my apps while I'm working. So, yeah, that's that. Done. There's a good workout. That was a pretty good workout. Could have done some more of those squats, I think, but we'll get there. Alright, so that is it for the workouts for this week, for the first week. The first week of this segment is done, and again, if anybody's asking, this is paint, dried, stained paint. This is like what I put down underneath my paints when I'm painting. If you see my TikToks, I'm always walking down my hallway, all those paintings on the wall. There are some pictures, some framed pictures that I bought, but all the paintings that are kind of lined up together online. And then my Instagram will have all my paintings and drawings on them. A lot of garbage, and some are decent. Anyway. So yeah, that's the last workout day. Today is the last workout day of the first week of the 2 of 15 segment. Obviously, the last segment was the 130, which ended after the recovery week on Sunday. I'm done. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow is stretch day. Just stretching. That's all we're doing. It's also going to be the first results day for this segment, so I'm kind of excited about that. These they're not new obviously, but switching up my warm-up / cardios, I think has been helpful. So I'm not in the same routine every time as I was the last 6 weeks. And then going a little bit harder with the 2 of 15 versus the 1 of 30, being able to increase weight on the same day for the second set is also beneficial. So kind of excited to see what those are tomorrow. And my video from yesterday should be uploaded to YouTube now. I just have to publish it. So finished uploading and processing by now, so I should just be able to publish it and it'll be up, and then we'll be right back on schedule. It's 11:40. I'll probably do this one tonight when I get home after work, so I gotta eat, shower, all that good shit, and then go to work. So I'll upload the videos to the computer at least, so they're ready to go when I get home. But yeah, that's it. Done for the day. Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the same usernames. So whatever you're following me on, if you want to go check out the other ones, by all means, you're more than welcome to. TikTok is my main account, which has pretty much everything I do on it. All my videos, I make random videos. A lot of it is more opinionated political content. Try to stay as much to the center as possible, but I'm mostly leaning to the right. For you guys watching me in reverse, that would be that way. And then other stuff. I try to make funny videos and cool content, but I'm not funny and I'm not cool. But that's that. As far as the workout and the fitness journey information, the workouts are all on YouTube. Anything about this fitness journey as far as my results, the highlight reels and stuff. I need to restart that. Anyway, TikTok is my main account. So the best way to get a hold of me, communicate with me, is probably going to be through TikTok. Also, I can make video replies to your questions, comments, and concerns. And if you're going to ask, if you're going to have any questions, comments, or concerns, please post them on the proper videos or use the proper videos in the fitness playlist. Or I just moved over all my highlight reels to a highlight reel playlist as well. So the first two playlists you see on my page will be the weekly workout weekly. I don't know. It's the weekly workout highlights where all the highlight reels will be from my lives. It's just basically one shot of each exercise, pretty much, each day. But it's kind of cool to watch. I think it's cool to watch. And maybe some goofy shit that I say or do, like I popped up from down here and I said peekaboo, stupid shit, or if I respond to a troll or something, or if I say something very motivating or intellectual, inspiring. I put inspiring words; those things will go by. Anyway, the highlight reel playlist and the fitness journey playlist is where you should direct any questions, comments, or concerns, or using the Q&A feature. YouTube, obviously, you can comment on any of those videos because 99.9% workout videos and the same videos in the fitness journey and highlight reel are going to be in the fitness journey playlist on YouTube. I am rambling over what I'm trying to say because I've changed things and now I don't know what I'm talking about. Instagram is mostly, up until I started doing this, is pretty much going to be a bunch of tie knots, different tie knots that I've done, paintings and drawings and things like that. A few of me and possibly my kids and stuff on there. And then the last few are going to be the weekly update pictures, progress pictures, and the result videos and the weekly result videos and the highlight reels on Instagram. So whatever. Twitch is just Twitch, and on this live stream on it, I don't know anything else about Twitch. But it's a live streaming platform. It's one of the popular ones, so I put it on here. But yeah, whatever method you want to communicate with me with. I have a stutter. Leave me alone. I'm like Joe Biden. I'm just stumbling over my words because I'm talking too fast before I'm thinking. So, anyway. Yeah, whatever method of communication you would like to use is fine. If you want to, but please keep it to the right posts. I would appreciate it. You know, don't take my picture of Darth Vader and say, "Hey, what do you do for supplements?" You know, I mix the paint and put it in the pad. But yeah, that's all. So yeah, but I would prefer you to interact with me on TikTok so I can make video replies to your comments, questions, or concerns. That's basically the point. But I'm not going to ignore you if you have a genuine question, comment, or concern. If you post it on another platform, that's fine. So yeah, that's it. I'm done, I think. Yeah, that's it. I'm just rambling at this point, trying to say the same shit over and over again in different ways because I don't think it sounds clear. So I'm just going to repeat myself 1,000 times until I get it right. Because I'm a perfectionist.